10 Buddhist practices to stay strong through any challenge. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that some people live amid storms, yet remain as calm as an autumn lake, while others are shaken by nothing more than a single careless word? Some are criticized yet remain unhurt. Some face loss yet do not collapse. Some are misunderstood yet remain at peace. That difference does not lie in circumstances. It lies within the inner world. According to the teachings of Gautama Buddha, peace does not come from controlling the external world. It comes from training the inner world. When your inner foundation is strong enough, the world no longer has the power to disturb you. Below are 10 profound principles that can help you reach that state, a state in which almost nothing can take away your peace. 1. A clear purpose in life, a compass in the ocean. A boat without direction will be pushed aimlessly by the waves. A person without a clear life purpose will easily be swayed by emotions and the words of others. Life purpose is not noisy ambition. It is clarity about what truly matters to you, who you want to become, what values you choose to live for. When you have a clear goal, every criticism becomes mere noise. Every challenge becomes just part of the journey. A person with purpose is like a tree with deep roots. The wind may shake its branches, but it cannot uproot it. Each morning, ask yourself, what is truly worth living and striving for today? Just 1 minute of reflection each day is enough to build a solid foundation within you. 2. Becoming untouchable, the power of response. No one can hurt you unless you allow them to. It sounds simple, but it is a profound truth. Most suffering does not come from events themselves. It comes from our reactions to them. A criticism is merely a sound. It is your interpretation that creates the wound. When someone says something negative, you have two choices. Let it strike your ego and ignite anger. See it as a passing phenomenon. Anger does not punish others. It burns you. When you learn to pause, take a deep breath, and not react immediately, you begin to reclaim control of your inner world. That is when you become untouchable. 3. Facing insults. Patience is strength. Everyone who insults you is carrying some kind of pain. Happy people rarely hurt others. When someone attacks you, ask yourself, what are they carrying inside? It may be insecurity. It may be jealousy. It may be unresolved disappointment. Instead of reacting, observe. Not reacting is not weakness. It is strength. You do not need to win an argument to win at life. You only need to preserve your peace. 4. When others speak ill of you, let actions speak. Reputation does not lie in what others say. It lies in how you live. Others may misunderstand you. They may weave stories. They may spread what is untrue. But if you live uprightly, time will prove it. Defensive reactions only prolong the story. Silence, and continuing to live according to your values, is the most powerful response. When you know who you are, the words of others no longer have the power to define you. 5. Guarding the mind. The mind is a garden. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant seeds of worry, they will grow into fear. If you plant seeds of gratitude, they will blossom into peace. You cannot stop birds from flying overhead, but you can stop them from building nests in your hair. Negative thoughts may arise, but you do not have to nurture them. The practice of mindfulness helps you observe thoughts without identifying with them. You are not your thoughts. When you learn to choose what you focus on, you begin to control the quality of your life. 6. Overcoming fear and shame, freeing yourself. Fear and shame are two invisible chains. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough. Shame about the past. Shame about mistakes. Shame about not meeting expectations. But look deeper. Fear is often a story the mind creates about a future that has not yet happened. Shame is attachment to an outdated version of yourself. When you observe them with mindfulness, you realize they are only passing emotions. Self-compassion is the key. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a dear friend. Gently, with understanding, without judgment. When you accept yourself, the world no longer has the power to make you feel ashamed. 7. Seeing everyone as a teacher. The person who irritates you the most often teaches you the most. They teach you patience. They teach you boundaries. They teach you to look within. Instead of asking, "Why are they treating me this way?" ask, "What can I learn from this situation?" Every encounter is a lesson. When you see life as a classroom, you stop playing the victim. You become a learner. And learners always grow. 8. Building a strong moral code. Morality is the root. A tree with deep roots does not fear the storm. Living by clear principles keeps you from wavering before temptation or pressure. When you decide not to harm, not to deceive, not to exploit, not to lose your awareness, you create a solid foundation. Those who live with integrity sleep more peacefully, because they do not have to wrestle with inner conflict. The greatest peace comes from living in alignment with your conscience. 9. Living in harmony with nature, accepting impermanence. Everything changes. Spring comes and goes. Joy comes and goes. Sadness does too. Suffering appears when you try to hold on to what cannot be held. Living in harmony with nature means accepting change, being flexible in the face of uncertainty, not resisting the flow of life. A tree does not fight the wind. It bends with it. True strength lies in flexibility. 10. Weaponizing gratitude, the power of positive focus. Gratitude is a shield for the mind. When you focus on what you have, you are no longer obsessed with what you lack. Even in adversity, there is always something to be grateful for. A lesson. Someone who stands beside you. An opportunity to grow. A simple practice. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. At first, they may seem small. But gradually, your mind will become accustomed to seeking light instead of darkness. Gratitude does not erase difficulties, but it changes the way you see them. And the way you see things determines the way you live. Conclusion: peace is a practice. No one is born unshakable. It is the result of practice. When you have a clear purpose, control your reactions. Keep your mind pure, live with integrity, and cultivate gratitude. You build a fortress within. The world may be noisy. People may be complicated. Life may be unfair. But your inner world remains still. And when your inner world is still, nothing can truly shake you.
Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to watch more interesting videos.